Welcome to Montech. In this video we will be providing a tutorial on the MonTouch controller. You will learn how to set the PLC speed mode and thereby parameterize your TB40 conveyor to set it for your application. If you have any questions or require assistance, please contact us. We look forward to helping you. Thanks from your Montech team. When you connect the MonTouch controller to your TB40 conveyor, the initialization screen will appear on the display. Depending on the saved operation mode of the drive, the user interface displays MonTouch operation or parameterization. If this is not displayed, please check the connections of the cables and the power supply unit. You can choose between English and German operating language. To parameterize the PLC speed mode, select your conveyor type. The TB40 conveyor is compatible with MonTouch. More conveyor types will be added in the future. Confirm the conveyor type TB40 and then the mode PLC speed mode. You will find the value for the total gear ratio on your conveyor in the assembly instructions. Depending on the gear reduction ratio, you can change the total ratio here. For detailed information on the total gear ratio, scan the QR code and go directly to the website. Belt speeds 1, 2 and 3 are permanently stored and can be called up via the digital inputs on the conveyor. The present belt speeds are 0.32, 0.65 and 0.98 feet per minute. We are going to change them to 0.16, 0.49 and 0.82 feet per minute. The changed values are not saved until the parameterization via the Montech unit has been completely finished. The speed specification via an analog set point of 0 to 10 volts is possible in both transport directions, independent of the belt speed set. To change the direction of rotation, simply change the signal of the DIN A and DIN B digital inputs. The three belt speeds which have been set via the Montech can be called up via the digital inputs DIN 1 and DIN 2. Here you can see the speeds 0.16, 0.49 and 0.82 feet per minute, including the signal of the digital inputs. In these cases, the analog set point is ignored by the conveyor belt and is not relevant for the programmed belt speeds. In this case, the belt turns to the right. To change the direction, change the signal of the digital inputs DIN A and DIN B. The acceleration ramp is stored on the controller after completion of the parameterization and can be set individually for acceleration and deceleration processes. Each new speed value is attained via the acceleration ramp. You can parameterize the overrun as an additional function. After receiving the stop command, the belt travels a defined distance before it stops. If the value of the positive and negative overrun is 0, the overrun is inactive. Otherwise, the conveyor executes the overrun from the point at which it received the stop command. Our conveyor belt is moving in the right direction before we set a positive overrun. The product to be transported is detected by a light barrier and the conveyor belt receives the stop command. The conveyor belt stops as parameterized 0.32 feet after the light barrier. Here the overrun is set via the MonTouch. The entire control, including the monitoring of the light barrier, is carried out via a PLC. When the product triggers the light barrier, a stop command is sent to the conveyor belt. However, it only comes to a standstill when the overrun has been completed. 3 digital outputs are available for the TB40 conveyor belt. You can choose from 7 different messages that you can parameterize via the MonTouch. Information on the messages can be found in the assembly instructions or by scanning the QR code. The levels of the digital outputs correspond to PLC signal levels and can therefore be read directly on the PLC. If you select the current, temperature or speed message functions, you can then set the respective message levels. i.e. when the digital output is triggered. The correction factor is used for fine speed adjustment. If, for example, the set belt speed does not exactly match the effective belt speed, you can adjust this using the correction factor. Detailed information on how to calculate the correction factor can be found in the assembly instructions or by scanning the QR code on the MonTouch. If the message "Parameter successfully saved" appears on the screen, all settings are written and saved to the conveyor. If the Start screen then appears, the parameterization is completed and your TB40 conveyor belt is ready for use.